We have one last comic. Please give it up for Mr. Brad Kahn.
That feels like an excessive amount of applause for someone that looks like a 4-year-old dressed up as a stand-up comic from the 80s. Shoulder pads. Our sets tonight have been limited to 5 minutes, which was great news for me, as I have a long, proven track record of performing adequately well for 5 minutes only. We're also supposed to keep our jokes PG tonight, so for the record, that last one was about karaoke. You're in for a treat tonight, not a particularly good one. Just think of me as the oatmeal raisin cookie of your comedy experience tonight. I'm still a little nervous about remembering my set. I am on a very delicate balance of anti-anxiety meds and caffeine. And I think the last time I truly committed anything to memory was in high school when, out of sheer necessity, I memorized the complete conversion table of grams to ounces. As mentioned, my name is Brad. I use any pronoun or the initials NB, which stands for...
Non-binaries.
None of your business, no. That's right. I do identify as non-binary or gender fluid because I know that gender is a societal construct, and I think of it from a philosophical point of why limit myself. Now, that same philosophy did not work out fantastically in regards to my substance use, but what's the harm with gender roles? From my experience, the consequences of wearing a dress on the bus do not quite compete with a 3-week coke binge. Cocaine was never my drug of choice, but I did love that it could really extend a night of partying and the long but ultimately pointless conversations. You know, the big ones about politics, religion, fishing lodge experience that specializes in psychedelic use. Yes, you can create an energy bond with the fish, even before you invite it onto your hook. And we are totally going to open next summer. So, like a lot of ex-addicts, I have made some pretty poor financial decisions, and I am pretty broke. I use this food waste app. It's really cheap, and the deal is that you just go and you pick up what would otherwise be thrown out at the end of the day, just a surprise bag. And it's great, but every time I order, I get the same little notification that says, "You're a hero, you just saved a meal from going to waste." Which always feels at least just a little disingenuous. Somehow eating an entire extra large pizza so that 3,000 calorie bomb spikes then crashes my blood glucose right before bed feels one notch below heroic. Hypoglycemic, if anything. I spend a lot of time on the bus because I am doing exactly that well in life. $2 or $3 is now in my wheelhouse, and I no longer have to sneak on, which is nice. Because there's being poor, and then there's intimately knowing the tone and cadence of the "this is a fair paid only service" intercom lady's voice kind of poor. Justin knows what I'm talking about.
All too well.
It's painful. So I listen to a lot of music on the bus. That helps. Some people have emotional support pets. I have emotional support headphones. A golden doodle is great, everybody loves them, but it just doesn't provide the same strange level of comfort that I get from listening to that slow jam, over-the-top cheesiness of R. Kelly's Ignition remix. which I can still listen to, privately, secretly, because headphones. I know, I get it. He is heinous, I do get it.
I still love him enough.
Right? In my defense, I just downloaded the MP3. I am not writing out letters of support to him in prison. I always use an old-timey quill when I write my imaginary letters. And I'm realizing in this moment I don't know how it works, and I think it's imaginary painting. Anyway, the letter. Okay. Dear Mr. Kelly, or may I call you R? Thank you for the continued inspiration. I do believe I can fly. I hope this $5 Canadian assists you in the purchase of 2 packs of ramen from the prison commissary. Signed, a fan of those 2 songs, I know. All right, thank you very much for coming out. I've been watching stand-up since I was 9 years old. You guys have made at least one person's dream come true tonight. I knew I was sick, but not Make-A-Wish sick. Thank you, everyone.